Every year in April, the Exchange Club of Fort Bend sets up a remembrance field on Highway 90 to raise awareness of Child Abuse Prevention Month. May is devoted to one possible outcome of that prevention, National Foster Care Month. We spoke with Ruth Ann Mefford of Child Advocates of Fort Bend about its necessity.
Last year, Child Advocates of Fort Bend served 2,629 children. And each of these children, every one of them, was a child who was a victim. And they certainly had to be brave enough to either step forward and tell someone that they were being abused, perhaps sexually abused, which is probably one of the hardest things to disclose to someone, or someone needed to see something that didn't look right and make a report. It's certainly critical that for any child who is abused that we provide treatment and healing so they can recover and go on to happy and healthy lives. But it's critically important that we really move upstream, if you will, and identify children, families, circumstances, situations that are perhaps conducive to neglect or abuse, and step in and help families, help children, educate the community, provide resources, all of those types of things so that children don't get abused or neglected in the first place. Still, just last year, we were up 21% in the total number of children and families who we served at Child Advocates of Fort Bend, and which is really a phenomenal thing if you think about that. Every year, the number of children is increasing by 20% or more. Means that we're essentially doubling every 4 years, 4 to 5 years in the need for services and help and resources and CASA volunteers and community advocates and all of those types of things.
There are currently 407,000, that's almost 500,000, children and youth in foster care. 37% of those were placed with relatives or other kin. When children cannot remain safely in their home, a placement with relatives and kin, both formally through the child welfare system and informally through family arrangements, can increase stability, reduce trauma, and help children maintain a sense of family, belonging, and identity. To find out more about support programs and other information, go online to childwelfare.gov. For Stafford Weekly News, this is Randall Williams.